What is up, guys? Silver Warrior here, and today I wanted to make kind of an update for a video that I made a little while ago now, a very long time ago actually for me, and that is the top five silver companies. And this is just based on my personal experiences. So if you know any of any that are better, then feel free to tell me. And this will not just include pressed bullion companies this time, but just all silver companies, including Poured and anyone else, just companies in general. And the three things we're going to be looking at is their prices, of course, their service, like how good they are to you, how they treat you, and their selection. So number five to kick off my list, and please do note that this is not in any specific order. This is just the five that I like the most compared to other companies. And so number five on my list is probably going to be APMEX, and I do know of other people that have had bad experiences with them. I've heard about it, but me, like myself, has I've never had a bad experience with APMEX personally. I've only ever bought from them like once or twice, so maybe that's why. But honestly, if there was any kind of like order to this list, they're definitely five in my opinion. Like out of these companies, they're definitely the worst of the companies that are on this list. But at the same time, they do have the largest selection you'll ever see in a silver company, which is why I really do like them, even though their prices are a little bit higher. I think you are paying for the fact that you're getting it from a larger company. Even if I don't know if the scamming thing is true or not, I've heard of reports of it that they're not the most reliable, but for me, they were pretty good. They weren't the best, but they weren't the worst either. And they definitely are better than a lot of the companies that are just going to straight up scam you. So, in fact, that 3 ounce poured heart I actually got from them, that was a really nice piece. That came in a really good amount of time, and that was something I actually got from them. That was a really good purchase. I still have the box from that too, somewhere around here, but yeah, we can see it right now. But anyway, that was a good purchase. So, overall, they're a pretty good company, especially in the selection thing. That's what really puts them on this list. Number four, but at number four, I'd have to put Provident Metals. They're another really good company. They're kind of like in the same realm as APMEX. Like they're a really huge company for silver. They do have a lot of stuff as well. They have slightly better prices, I'd say, than APMEX, and they're a little bit friendlier to their customers, I think, as well. Overall, Providence never treated me bad. It's just they're not the best in terms of prices. But they do have a very good selection, and they do have very good shipping and everything. So definitely, Provident Metals is a good company to buy from. Number three, I'd have to say Modern Coin Mart, and that's just because of the fact that their service was really good, their shipping time was really nice, they have really good prices on bullion, and overall, I just had a really good experience with them. You know, Modern Coin Mart definitely treated me very well, and it's definitely someone I would buy from again in terms of bullion, especially if you're like a new stacker, because they don't have a huge piece of silver necessarily, but you can get pretty good deals on like if you want to buy 5 1 ounce bars or a 5 ounce bar of silver, then they can really help you out with that. And if you're going for like selection, they also have a decent amount of stuff too, so they're a pretty big company, a little bit smaller than Provident Metals, I think, but at the same time, they definitely are someone to consider. Number two, I had to put Yeager Sport Silver, and this is the only company that specializes in only pure poured silver. And the reason I think that they're really cool is just because they're so unique from everyone else. Even in the silver pouring world, they're the only company that's really made it big, and for good reason. They are, if you're gonna buy poured silver, you need to get it from Yeager, or at least get some from Yeager poured silver. There's other people that are really good as well, especially local people in the community that are really small time, but they're just getting into pouring and selling their stuff to other people in like the Instagram community. Those guys are really good as well. Some of them make some really cool stuff too. Some of those guys I think are going to make it pretty big, so watch out for them. But if you're looking for something that's going to get a lot of value, then you can get like the limited edition Yeager's poured silver pieces, and those will go up in value a lot. Poured silver is not just a fad, not something that's going away anymore. It really is a big thing. I mean, the first silver ever was poured silver, and I think all silver starts as poured before it's pressed, even. But poured silver itself, that old style look, is really coming back, and it really is something that you should get into if you're considering more unique pieces of silver. And of course, at number one, I have to put my favorite silver company personally, and that's JM Bullion. They're the only people I feel are truly honest And that's just because of the fact that not only do they sell 5-ounce silver bars, and a lot of times, like, they must have some kind of deal with Sunshine Mint because they sell their bars for sometimes under melt even, so they must get them ungodly cheap. But not only do they do that, but they're also extremely responsive to customers. If you have a problem with them and you make a video about it or even post something about it and tag them in it, they will respond and they will try to reconcile you for it. Other companies, they only care if you basically are well known, like Atmex, the whole thing that happened between them and Cole Silver, where he mentioned the fact that he had a popular channel, and that's all of a sudden when they try to do, reconcile him. JM Bullion, on the other hand, will truly, really try to help you if you have a problem. They always read all the reviews. If you make a video about them, they'll respond to it. And it's just really, overall, they have amazing customer service. They have amazing prices on bullion, and they're just overall a really great company. And someone else I actually wanted to mention too that should be on this list, but I just wanted to keep it to a 5. But an honorable mention is definitely bullion exchanges. They have really good deals on high premium American Silver Eagles and other coins like it. The really rare coins in the series, they'll sell them really early for like 80 or 90 bucks, and I'm talking about the ones that end up, in 6 months selling for $300 or even $400. Like a couple of the Eagles I've picked up, one of them I got from them, and it's done really well. So I'm really happy with that. But yeah, this is my list for the top 5 silver companies, 2017 edition. Hope you guys enjoyed. And that is it for this one. Peace, love, and much respect.